Welcome back to the channel. Today we got 2 elimination games. So 2 people may possibly be eliminated, and we're gonna have to find some new series. First one, this game against Caleb. I was up 3-0 in this series, and now it is 3-2. So he wins this game, we're gonna be 3-3 going to my first ever game 7. I still have not lost the series, but I better not choke this series up 3-0. So here, start the game. I'm saying my strategy for this game, because he's really good when he has time, to send the heat. And right off the bat, this is why you send heat. It's really lucky and unfortunate for him, but that's part of sending heat. Fluky stuff happens. Tip balls, pressure, throw out a sack, bullet passing accurate, all that stuff. So I send the heat, and right off the bat, get a huge turn. That's devastating for him in an elimination game. He needs everything to go his way. But I felt the 2 wins he got, everything, all the flukiness was going his way. So I need a break or 2. So here we go, 2nd and 2. I'm like, all right, gotta keep the heat on. I'm still blitzing, mixing up my zones behind it. Sometimes I have a cover 3 shell, sometimes a cover 2, sometimes man zone hybrid. There I had 2 hook zones and no flats. There on the first 10, I had to use a rush, and I don't know, I got panicked and moved. So here's 1st and 10. Once again, I faked the user rush this time, run back out. He throws right into a 5-yard curl flat. Unfortunately, he's able to kind of catch it, but it gets broken up. I like picks there, but here, that's a good play because I'm covering the sidelines real well. I switch it up every day. At that time, he made a great read. There, I should have had an easy interception. Look at the replay. I have a hook curl, no, a curl flat right there. Should have been easy. But see, that's why it's so difficult to play against somebody who blitzes a lot like me. As long as they're not the Green Bay Packers, I'll always blitz, because like you never know what the person's going to do behind it. Sometimes I'm covering the flat. Sometimes I have yellows out there. Like, it's just so hard to stop, or so hard to be successful. So here's 1st and 10. Look at that beautiful user rush. I dive and get the sack. Here's like one of the few times I'm not blitzing, and I go with man coverage. I have everything boxed up. He wasn't expecting it. And another shit. But that's what I mean. Every time I play this guy, I swear I dropped so many picks. And I'm not saying that every pass should be a pick, but God, some of them are seeming right there. So frustrating. So I ended up stopping him, and he has to kick a field goal. So that makes it 7-3, and we're feeling good, because we just lost 2 straight against this guy. We don't want to make this good at game 7. Anything can happen in game 7. So here I started out 2nd and 11. I ran a first down. Didn't get much, so I throw my curl. So he's stopping the run good early in this game. Here's 2nd and 9, doing my slant post combat. I don't know how that guy, he's running big nickel. One of his D linemen got all the way out there. It's a linebacker, but still. So here's 3rd and 9. This is what I gotta get better at. Broken down plays. I should have stayed in the pocket right there. J.U.J. Watt's just a beast, so rushing 2. And he's a double Mabel, and he's covering sidelines. I gotta get better at those broken plays, waiting for something just to run open, throwing it. I'm always scared, though, that they're gonna route bounce right into a defender. So here we're at the 2nd quarter. User rushing again. He does a nice quick read right up the middle. 2nd and 3. My opponent snaps the ball. I was actually thinking about trying this offense. What's it? Gun Y tree? I forget what it's called. U-trips. Pictures. I was messing around in practice mode a little bit, but honestly, I like compressed sets better. But here's 2nd and 10. He hits me. I couldn't get there with my adjustments, but it lagged on me. But now it's 3rd and 10. Luckily, we get the break up. I use a rush again. I'm using rushing like crazy. Usually, I don't use a rush that much. But he ends up punting me the ball. Usually I fake the user rush, just touch up, and then right after the punt, we get a huge run, trying to wiggle around so he can't catch me. He only had 3 guys to that side, and I always thought running was bull, and like I didn't like runners, but there is some art form to it. Like, you gotta count the box, sometimes you gotta, I don't use the IDing and miking all that as much as I should, but it's more about like seeing the box. You gotta see which way to go to, see what he's doing. There, I don't know, he panicked, and he's just trying to go down. Here's 2nd and 10. I'm trying to take everything away. Oh yeah, guys, remember there's a 2nd game here, so don't forget that. So here, I bait it perfect. I faked the user rush. I saw what he saw. That guy looked wide open, but I safety's down the mat. I get right under it, user lurk, and now I'm like, all right. I probably play a little. This is my strategy. I always play a little too safe. I don't want pick 6s. They're devastating. Like, that's one of the reasons he's down. So I kind of play safe. Here I had my nice curl route. I was a little nervous about throwing it. I just kind of play safe and take my field goals, because I know if my as long as I have my defense, as long as I don't give the game away on offense, I'll win the game. So I kind of play safe here, kill the clock, and kick my field goal. But now if I'm going against, like, great player like Dreeny or something like that, I'm going to have to be more aggressive. So, get that field goal, and now it's my ball at half. At halftime, I'm going to take the kick out, try to get a hash mark. So here's 1st and 10, and I'm going right for my cover 3 beater. But then when I hike it, I notice it looks like he's in cover 2. I have to actually talk to him after this game. He said he was in cover 3 that play, but I don't think so. I think he made a mistake. That was a deep half. There's no way that Fake gets that open on the sideline. So here, after that big play, now I just run it. I'm like, I just need a field goal to go up 3 scores. So I'm content with a field goal here. But if I score a touchdown, and right after that great stick, I get around the sideline, touchdown, and I'm up 21 in an elimination game to end this series. But you know, my boy Caleb, he fights, and I don't know how I don't get picked there. I needed that because you know what happens right after pick. Caleb's not going to give up. He's fought back in the series. I was up 3-0, and then another should have been a pick. I was up 3-0, and it's 3-2 right now. So here he hits me with a nice dot up the middle. I guess I almost picked him up a few times, and here I just make the crucial mistake. I put my outside third accidentally on the... Oh, it wasn't here. He just dots me with a nice shot. One of these plays, maybe it's this one. I put my outside third. I was trying to man up on the outside. I ended up man up with the wrong thing. He sees it, goes deep, and just like that, he's right back in the game. He says stop and a touchdown. It's a 1-possession game, so he just needs to stop here. So here, 3rd and 2. And I'm playing conservative, and this is huge, this 3rd and 2, because if he would have stopped me here, I would have had to punt the ball or go for it, and it would have still been the 3rd quarter. But that 1st down let me chew the clock, get in the 4th quarter, and just end this game. So I ended up kicking my 3 points, punting the ball back to him, and now I have this whole series under control. But here, remember guys, there's a game 2, which is the main event. It's against Scott Kost, and I'm up in that series 3-1, so it's another elimination game. So, it's sad we're losing some of these series. Hopefully we'll start new ones. But I like keeping going. But hopefully we'll start new ones with the same guys. So obviously we'll start new series. So here he's still driving. He's not giving up. Just doesn't have the time. He's going to need a touchdown, then onside kick, and then another touchdown. So it's difficult. Here he's just running around 1st and goal, and bad timing user pick, unfortunately. So here's 2nd and goal. And once again, I'm running. I have a spy out there. Every time I'm there, I think he throws another interception right in the coverage. And you guys know what happens after that. And after they should have thrown interceptions, they end up finding a dot. Here he actually does some more. He doesn't throw it in the end zone. He throws it outside and runs. So here, this is it. He needs this onside kick, but unfortunately, he doesn't get it. And that's basically going to do it. I think we got one more play here. Yeah, one more run. And then we have a good game. Caleb Lagoon's Mr. Humble series victory. Unfortunately, you've been humbled in this series, in your first ever series with Mr. Humble. Guys, let's get on to game 2 now. Sorry, I almost said thank you. It's against Scott Kost. I'm up 3-1 in this series. Another elimination game, and let's get to it. For me, once again, I'm starting out on defense. I love that. You can't get a better start to this game, to a game, with starting on defense and getting that ball half. All the pressure on the first drive is on them. Here he tries to lateral, which a lot of people do. For some reason, it was a weird lateral. It just drops on the ground. So Scott, I'm coming out. User rush right up the get-go. And this is why I like playing KC so much more than Rodgers. Rodgers just gets those balls I have. Then here I blitz again, but I don't use a rush. Right, he throws it right to my lurk. I had to get over there pretty fast. I pick it. I run all the way back and touchdown, just like last game. Start out with a pick 6. The first one was a little fluky. That one was just skill. So, great start to the game. So, he really needs to answer here. And my boy Scott's a fighter. He's not going to just give up. So, you'll see how it goes. The series is 3-1. He won the last one. So, he needs this to make it 3-2. And then he's right back in it. So, here, as you see, I know he's trying to hit me up the seam. So, I cover the seam. So, then I saw him go that flat. So, this time, I just leave my curl flat out there. I don't show the adjustments. So, see how he goes that seam read? But I have my safety running right down to that spot. Great adjustment by me. So here's a 4th and 7, and I lag. I can't get I was going to man that seam up, but since it lagged, it didn't let me. So basically, it gets a free game 1st down. Sorry, I'm aggravated just watching it on because of a lag. That's frustrating. So here, bad user by me. I got to remember Tyreek Hill is super fast, so I got to stay in front of that slant. So here, this time, once again, I think he might have been able to get that in, but luckily we get the pressure. So here's 3rd and 12, and this is great by him. I audible. I should have done a replay. It was a great idea by him. I audible to man. I didn't realize that for some reason they got to go run all the way over there. I don't know why the free safety just doesn't cover it. And so he saw that, and he hurried up quick snaps, a fade, and gets a touchdown. So just like that, 7-7, we got a game. But I noticed him, he usually has decent run defense on me. This game, he's just moving his guys around. I'm reading it perfect. I know exactly which way to run. He's like, look at all these guys. He's moving around, and I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing the wide open lane. Look, Ron Jones was tired, so I had to put McCoy in. It looked like he racked him, and I still killed it. So here I put a hook curl, just in case. I thought he was going to run a slant, but that was a good adjustment by him. He has his tight end, who's no one's manned up to, and he gets some yards. Here, look, he would have had to streak Tyreek Hill, because once again, I put a hook curl by a different defender who's supposed to be on Hill. I thought Hill was going to run a slant, and he had him streak wide open. Luckily, the pressure comes in, we get a shed, and he doesn't get anything out of it. So here's 1st and 10. This time I just leave everybody in man, and completely bagged up. I want to know who he was throwing it to. I was hoping he was throwing it to Kelsey. That would have been a pick 6. Here, once again, I leave him in coverage. I don't put the yellow out there, and we just shut him down right away. Here's 3rd and 9. We're going to take everything away, and God, Tyreek Hill is just so hard to stop. Luckily, we catch him, and we tackle him. So here's 2nd and 2. He must have ran out on 1st down, and this is one spot I feel good against the Chiefs, because you can't look at that. I was right on that. I don't know how I get the pick. So 1st down, I shut him down. 2nd down, he tries the Wildcat, shut him down. So just one more. I actually thought he was going to pass here, so I didn't spy my safeties. Good job running it. I still think I should have had the tackle, but he bounces off right into the end zone. 14. This game is tied up, and I got to score before half and get the ball back. So this is big. 2nd and inches. I'm just going to stick with what's got me here. It's like the worst run defense I've ever seen. I'm able to get huge chunks, and we're still got plenty of time on the clock, so I don't have to worry about like passing again. Once again, 1st down run, 8 yards. Like, it's crazy. He holds me to 3 and under. I'm passing. You know I like to pass. So he's just doing such a poor job where I don't have to. So here's, once again, I got 4 yards on 1st down. That lets me run it here, and he finally does decent against the run. That makes it a 3rd and 3, and I have to pass. But since he's so worried about the run, that leaves my out route wide open, the pass games, or the run game's opening up the pass. So here's 2nd and 10. I have the crosser wide open. Somehow 3 rushers get in against 6 blockers. It's so annoying. Then here I actually block 7 just to be extra safe. He should have had this bagged up, but look at this. The slant gets open at the end. I'm able to get in. It's a beautiful touchdown right before half, and now it's my ball at halftime. So we're in a great spot if I can get points. If not, he can tie this game again. So I need to get at least a field goal here. So here's 2nd and 4. Once again, 1st down, 6 yards. He just cannot do anything. I'm just reading the box perfect every time. Like, I never felt so good running the ball, because I don't even like to run the ball. So here I get like 4 yards. That makes it 3rd and inches. So I just go to the dive, which you can't shoot out of this formation. That's why I love it. So here's 3rd and 7. So he actually finally stopped me 2 times, and I lag in the middle of the play. I have to throw the wheel route. Sorry, it's my dog. So that makes it 4th and 2, and I think he just thinks I'm gonna run. He run commits. I see the fade, touchdown, just like that. We're at 14, but this game isn't over. He just needs to get a score touchdown and get a stop, and he's right back into it. So I gotta keep sending the heat, and there I get a beautiful gap shoot by my left outside linebacker outside the C gap, but then it lags on me. I hit down a little bit, but since the lags just pushed me right out. 4th down turns into 1st down, and it's devastating. So I'm like, God. And then look at this. He throws it right into double coverage. Should have been an easy pick. I had the pressure in his face, but I don't get the interception. And then right after that, of course, 3rd and 6, it's a little slam route, 1st down. So that makes it 4th quarter, and he really needs to score here. Starts out with a screen and gets a huge gain. This is it. 1st and 10, 4th quarter. We gotta finish this game and win this series. Here he has his angle route. I got a little nervous there because I'm always worried about Tyreek Hill, so I go and user deep instead of what I should have been usering. So here's 1st and 10, trying to take everything away. He gets a nice read. Tyreek Hill is just so annoying and fast. So here I go to my red zone defense that you know I love, with the 2 hook girls, 2 curl flats, and man coverage hybrid. Look at it. That's exactly what it looks like right there. So here's 2nd and goal, trying to take everything away. I have a spy out there too. That's key. And nothing's open. So here's 3rd and goal. Same exact defense running every time. He runs it probably smartly there. I wasn't expecting it. 4th and goal. This is it. Trying to take everything away. Remember, there's always 2 guys not manned up this play. He tries to hit one of them, but luckily that route went right in my zone. We stop him, and folks, that's basically going to do it. Yeah, I run in 1st and 2nd. Here's 3rd and 7. Somehow Gronk falls over like 4 guys, makes it 4th and inches, but I do the smart thing, punt it away, because he just doesn't have enough time. So, punt it deep, tries to get a return. But now I basically have him backed up. Now I want him to think I'm blitzing, but I'm going to play coverage, and I guess he's not ready for that. He's still thinking I'm blitzing, so he doesn't have the right route combinations out there. He has to take the intentional granted. Good game, Scott Kost. Unfortunately, you've been humbled in this series by Mr. Humble. We get the pick just to seal it, put salt on that wound, and he doesn't even concede. He just turns his Xbox off in anger, as you'll see right there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. It really helps me, motivates me to build this channel, because sometimes I get depressed and I don't have enough time. And please like the video. Alright guys, have a good one. Thanks.